Violence, drugs, pregnancy, boredom, overcrowding. These are just a few of the issues facing today's high school kids.
It's just too much for teenagers because, teenagers go through a lot right now.
People are busy getting into trouble, then people that you grew up with getting into drugs, getting put in jail, getting pregnant, and then nothing happens the way you planned.
Most city schools are run down and way too big. A lot of kids look for any excuse not to go. Playing hooky has become a national pastime.
A lot of the kids are becoming more careless, like they don't want to come to school.
I think it's tougher to learn when there's violence around.
The most dangerous schools are the most crowded schools.
And even where violence isn't the main problem, the national dropout rate is climbing, and overall test scores are falling.
I messed up my schoolwork, start failing a lot, then I just started saying, forget it. Might as well don't go.
My best friend dropped out of school last year, and it's very difficult.
Just think of it this way. For every group of 10 of your friends, only 7 of you will graduate from high school. And of that 7, some might not even go to college.
The classes are really cool at Urban. They're all pretty much discussion-based classes. I think most of the stuff that I learn at Urban Academy is from other students. Since we are so analytical and we're always looking at things and investigating, we all have our own opinions about things, and really that's how the world is.
We're not a textbook school, we're a primary source school. We tend to go right to the source. Because textbooks for us, especially in the social sciences, tend to be compilations of, somebody has sat there with all the sources and figured out what to say in a textbook. And we'd rather have the kids go through that process themselves and go right to the sources.
There's an immense amount of respect between students and teachers at Urban Academy. Although we call our teachers by their first names, and we joke around with them, and we hang out with them, we go to lunch with them, there's so much respect there. They give us the same respect we give them.
I never went to school. I cut class when I did go, and I never was there. I really didn't care about school. School was just something to go to see my friends. I was a hoodlum. I wore hoodies and baggy jeans, and I was just bad.
I had classes with Kameen. I remember freshman year I had class, and I was such a good girl. I always came to class every day. I hardly ever saw Kameen, okay? He did not come to class, and when he did come to class, he was so disruptive. He used to snap on everybody, make fun of the teacher to his face, get thrown out the class.
The turning point was when my guidance counselor, Miss Cassiano, noticed my need or whatever. She gave me a set of classes, and she told me that if I passed these classes, that Bob Andrews would let me be in the track team.
He was bright. He had all this potential that he really didn't know he had, and I just worked with him. I said, as long as you give it a try, that's all I'm asking.
So I was so scared. I tried every day, to do my best and impress these teachers. When the term was over, I had an 85 average, and everybody was oh, clapping and everything. This is the first time in high school that I was happy, to tackle more classes and get more 85s. I was with the smart kids now. That was the boost, the boost that I needed, and that's how I got on the track team. That was my trial to get on the track team. Coach Andrews was if you could do this, then I know you could do anything.
Please visit our website, InTheMix.org, for more information on this and many other programs about critical teen issues. You'll also find resources, transcripts, discussion guides, video clips, how to get copies of our programs, and lots more. And we'd love to hear from you. You can email us your ideas and advice so we can share it with everyone. That's mail@inthemix.org. You can also visit our tween website, It's My Life, at pbs.org/itsmylife. It includes games, advice from teens and experts, resources, and lots more.